What's up everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving deep into Coridden, a game that had my curiosity from the first moment I saw the trailer. Thanks to a review copy we've already put in quite a few hours, and let me tell you, this game has some serious potential. In this video I'm going to break it all down in detail, from story and world building to gameplay, graphics, mechanics and whether it's worth your time and money. So grab a drink, sit back and let's get into this Coridden deep dive. Let's start with the story, because honestly, this is one of the aspects that intrigued me the most. In Coridden you play as one of 4 siblings, each possessing the ability to transform into monsters. This isn't some generic power-up mechanic, it's actually woven into the game's lore, giving you a real connection to the world and its history. The entire game revolves around the search for the lost city of Aasha, which holds dark and ancient secrets. Now, if you love games with deep lore and mysterious backstories, you'll probably enjoy Coridden. This game doesn't spoon-feed you exposition, but instead lets you piece things together by exploring, talking to NPCs, and picking up lore entries scattered throughout the world.
Nobody trespasses on bolt picker territory!
One thing I personally appreciated is how your character's role isn't just the chosen one. Instead you feel like a part of a larger world, which is a refreshing change from many other RPGs. As someone who's played a lot of action RPGs over the years, I love when a game makes me feel like I'm uncovering a long lost secret rather than just being told where to go. That's the kind of storytelling I live for in games. Alright, let's get into the meat of the game, the gameplay. And honestly, Coridden is fun, like really fun. At its core, this is an action RPG with an emphasis on shapeshifting mechanics. What makes it unique is how it encourages experimentation. You're not just a human warrior who fights with a sword, you can shift into the monsters you defeat, each with their own abilities, attacks and movement mechanics. The combat is actually fast-paced and you have real-time control over your attacks, dodges and special abilities. If you love games like Diablo or Monster Hunter, this will both feel familiar and fresh. The enemy AI actually surprised me. Some creatures will work together, flanking you and cornering you, which makes combat feel dynamic. And the co-op system is easily one of my favorite parts. If you play with friends, you can ride on each other's back, combining attacks for some seriously cool combos. I played both solo and co-op and I have to say this game feels built for multiplayer. The ability to team up and combine abilities makes for some insane battle strategies. Visually, Coridden is gorgeous. It doesn't go for ultra realism, but instead has a painterly semi-styled art direction that reminds me a little of Horizon Zero Dawn mixed with torchlight in the Diablo setting, if that makes any sense at all. The environments are well crafted and each area has its own unique feel. You'll find dense forests with vibrant lighting filtering through the trees, crumbling ruins covered in mystical energy, underground dungeons filled with strange pulsating life forms, and one thing I really appreciate is how fluid all of these animations are, especially when shapeshifting. It never feels clunky and the transitions are buttery smooth. Look, I'm a sucker for beautiful game worlds and Coridden absolutely delivers on that front. It's not the most graphically advanced game out there, but the art direction and atmosphere are what make it stand out. Coridden doesn't just rely on its transformation gimmick, it also has a solid RPG foundation. The skill tree lets you enhance both your human and beast forms, unlocking new attacks, movement abilities and resistances. Then you got the equipment and loot. There's an upgrade system where you can collect materials and enhance your gear. And for the exploration matters, you'll find hidden paths, secret bosses and collectibles that add more depth to the world. One of my favorite parts is how you can fine-tune your playstyle. You're not just playing a class, you're constantly evolving. So Coridden is developed by Afnerald, if I pronounce it right, a small Swedish indie studio with a huge passion for RPGs. What's impressive is how polished this game feels for an indie title. It's also being published by N-Sharp Publishing, known for supporting unique high-quality indie projects. So after spending hours in Coridden, I can confidently say this game is something special. So who's this game for? RPG fans who love deep exploration and rich lore, players who enjoy fast-paced action combat with even shape-shifting mechanics, anyone looking for a fun co-op experience with friends or your girlfriend. Who might not enjoy it? If you're looking for a super linear story-heavy game, well then this might not be for you. So price versus content, based on what I've played so far, I'd say this is absolutely worth checking out. And this game is only 16 bucks on Steam, which is nothing compared to what you get for it. That's it for today's deep dive review. If you enjoyed this and want to see more first impressions and reviews, hit that like button, subscribe and let me know what you think of Coridden in the comments. I would like to hear. Have a great day.